that is on tannin. Coming to the learning outcome, this chapter is again, first of all, I would like to tell you, it's a very small chapter, very small, I tell you, and it's like isothiocyanate. 2-3 example, simple facts. So at the end of this lesson, you will be able to define tannins, classify different types of tannins, and differentiate between hydrolyzable and condensed tannins. So this is again very important. You need to remember well. Okay, we'll discuss and outline various characteristics or characteristic features of tannins. And you also will be able to outline botanical name, family name, uses, side effects, mechanism of action of different types of tannins. Now coming to tannin, what are they? Tannins or tannoid is an actually astringent or polyphenolic biomolecule that binds and precipitate proteins. You know what is astringent, right? Astringent, any compound that are able to precipitate proteins. And they can precipitate proteins and various other organic compounds, including amino acids and alkaloid. Of course, amino acid, because proteins are made up of amino acid. The term tannin came from tanna, that is an old High German word for oak or fire tree. It refers to the use of wood tannin from the oak, okay, in tanning the animal hides into the leather. So see the three things: wood tannin used for tanning the animal hides, tanning animal hide into to convert into leather. Okay, hence the word tan or tanning is used for the treatment of leather. So when they remove the animal hides, they will use this wood to do the tanning so that it gets converted into leather. And the consequence of tannin is the formation of bonds between the collagen fiber inside the hide, okay, which imparts resistance to water, heat and abrasion. That's why after they convert the animal hide into the leather, you will see leathers are very resistant to water, heat and abrasion. So I hope all of you know what is animal hide, right? Can you say what? How do you say it in Arabic? I just want to confirm. Anyone? Animal hide. What do you say in Arabic? Can anyone answer, please? Are you all sleeping or still with my class? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Yes, doctor.
Yes, doctor.
What happened? All of you left the class and went for sleeping because it is recording?
No, I am awake.
Why all of you took so much time to answer? I am calling hello, 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 hello. It
Because
shows.
I searched the answer.
I feel like all of you simply connect the class and go for sleeping, or maybe coffee, tea, whatever activities. If you
No,
take
doctor, I
time,
lost connection.
yeah, lost
And
connection
I
with the
searched for the
lost
answer.
connection with the device because you left the device and went for tea. There
Oh,
are
no, no.
there are many ways of losing the connection. Okay, now answer. What is animal hide?
I googled it. It says the skin of an animal. When
Yes. Yes.
remove the skin of an animal.
Okay.
And they dry it maybe, and then they
Yes.
tan it. They put a dye on it.
Yes, yes.
For
Can you?
decoration maybe, or for clothes.
Yes, yes, yes. So they convert into, the leather after removing the skin. So animal hide, how do you say it in Arabic?
جلد الحيوان. بس I think المقصود بعد تجفيف الجلد أو بس يسلخوه عن الحيوان.
Other people can rectify her in Arabic.
أي حدا بقدر يصححني لأني ما بعرف، قرأت بس شوي.
Okay. I hope you said things correctly.
I think what she said is true. Yeah.
Okay.
I asked them if they think what I'm saying is wrong, they can rectify me or correct me.
Okay, okay. So this capability of tannin to combine with macromolecule explains why they precipitate cellulose, pectins, and proteins. Now, the tannin compounds are widely distributed in many species of plants where they play a role, different roles, such as a source of acid in fruits. Tannins are a source of acid. They are also source of energy by oxidation in plant growth regulation. They are also antiseptic and astringent in nature. They prevent damage of plant by insects. They bind quickly and precipitate proteins and other organic compounds. And finally, they get destroyed and deposited. Now coming to tannins' general character, they are not crystallizable generally. They precipitate solution of proteins and they are antidote for alkaloid poisonings, astringent in nature, as which tend to contract the body tissues. They also have antimicrobial, anti-inflammatory, anti-ulcer, antioxidant, and antiviral properties medicinally. So we go to types of tannin, which is very important for your exam point of view as well. There are two types of tannin. Try to understand the difference. I will ask question after this. One is hydrolyzable tannin, one is condensed tannins. So first we'll discuss about the hydrolyzable tannins. Okay. So hydrolyzable tannin, they are the esters of sugars and phenolic acid. So see, they are the esters. Okay. They are formed by esterification reaction between sugar molecule and phenolic acid. So hydrolyzable tannin contain two components, that is phenolic acid and sugars. How they are joined by each other? How the sugars and phenolic acid they join each other?
Through
By
ester bond.
esterification, ester bond.
By forming a ester bond. So they are esters in nature. So remember these three keywords. Whenever I ask what is hydrolyzable tannin, you must have to write the three keyword: ester of sugar and phenolic acid. If I ask define tannin, hydrolyzable tannin, they are the esters of sugars and phenolic acid. So here I have given two examples of phenolic acid. One is gallic acid, another one is ellagic acid. These two are the, you see the structure below, gallic acid and ellagic acid. Gallic acid and ellagic acid, these are the two examples of phenolic acid. These two can, combine with sugar, bind with sugar through ester form, ester bond, and forms hydrolyzable tannins. So the gallic acid forms gallotannin, ellagic acid form ellagic tannins, and they have low molecular weight. Remember, if you need to remember the difference between hydrolyzable and condensed tannins. Okay, after I teach both type, I will ask you the difference. So first point you need to remember, they are the esters. Okay, esters of sugar and phenolic acid. Their molecular weight is low. Okay, and they are soluble in water. Third point, they are soluble in water, and their solution produces blue color with ferric chloride. Whereas condensed tannin, in case of condensed tannin, they produce green color with ferric chloride. And in case of condensed tannin, they have high molecular weight, whereas the hydrolyzable tannin, they have low molecular weight. Okay, we'll discuss this again. So you see the example here. You look at the structure, the big structure, 1, 2, 3rd, the product of here. Can you tell me in this structure how many ester bond and how many phenolic acid you see, and what is the name of the phenolic acid? Do you understand my question?
Two, I don't know. I think two ester bond. No.
Okay, look at the structure again. How many phenolic acid? How many ester bond? How many sugar?
Three ester bonds and one sugar.
3 ester bond.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
there's
how
one
many
at the
how
top.
many phenolic acid?
Three
3
phenolic
phenolic
acid.
acid.
Yes. So number of ester bond will depend on number of phenolic acid, correct?
Okay.
So one phenolic acid here, one here at the bottom, one at the top. Can you see there are three phenolic acid? What is the name of the phenolic acid in this product?
Gallic acid.
Gallic acid.
Gallic acid. So you see the three gallic acid attached to one sugar, by forming how many ester bond? Three ester bond.
bonds.
3 ester bond.
I have given only one example. I have highlighted only one ester bond, but similarly there are three. One here at the top, one at the bottom. So 3 ester bond, 3 gallic acid attached to 1 sugar by 3 ester bond. Triester. It is a product of triester of gallic acid. Okay. Clear. So next one is condensed tannins. Condensed tannins, they are proanthocyanidin. Condensed tannins are formed by polymerization. Okay, so see the difference. First difference, they are formed by polymerization of flavon 3-ol. Example is catechin, and flavon 3,4-diols. That is nothing but leucoanthocyanidins. Okay, so condensed tannins they are proanthocyanidins. Okay, they are formed by polymerization, not by esterification. And the polymers may include 2 to 50 monomer units. So you can understand they have high molecular weight as compared to hydrolyzable tannin. Okay, this is the structure of flavon 3-ol and flavon 3,4-diols. And on treatment with acids or enzyme, condensed tannins are converted into red insoluble compound, which is known as flavophins. Okay, these flavophins give characteristic red color to many drugs, and such as the cinnamon red. Okay, the cinnamon bark, right? The color of the cinnamon is because of the flavophins. Remember this. Good point for MCQs. And on dry distillation, they yield catechol derivatives. This is the catechol, okay, as a metabolite. Condensed tannins are also soluble in water, but they give green color with ferric chloride. Now, based on this, can I ask you, tell me 3 major differences between hydrolyzable tannins and condensed tannins. Okay, before that, I will show you one structure of condensed tannin. You see the flavon 3,4-diol, and this is the dimeric structure when 2 monomer unit combine. And look at the structure, third one. Can you tell me how many monomer unit it has in this structure?
3 units.
3 monomer.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Okay, so it's a trimer, right? This is a dimer, this dimer. Now, can you tell me the difference between hydrolyzable tannin and condensed tannin? 3 major differences.
Esterification in the hydrolyzable. There's an ester, and in the condensed tannins, polymerization.
Say it nicely. What you said is correct, but say it in a proper way.
A proper way.
As if you are writing in the exam.
Okay, the hydrolyzed tannins. Hydrolyzed tannins are
not
formed.
hydrolyzed, hydrolyzable. See, there is a difference between.
Tannins are formed through esterification of phenol and I forgot.
Phenolic acid and
sugars.
Very good. Okay.
While condensed tannins are formed through polymerization.
Polymerization, not polarization.
Polymerization.
Okay.
Yeah.
Of
flavin 3-ol catechin and flavin 3,4-diols.
Okay. What is the second difference?
Give a chance to others.
High molecular.
What is this is the first difference. What is the second difference?
Low molecular and high molecular.
Very good. Which one has low? Which one is high?
Low molecular hydrolyzes the first one, the hydrolyzed tannins, and
Not
the high
yes, correct. Then
condensed tannins.
Condensed tannins have low or high?
High.
High. Don't say hydrolysis. Hydrolyzable. Okay. Hydrolyzable. Okay. Hydrolyzable tannins. Okay. Has low molecular weight. Yes. And condensed tannin have high molecular weight. What is the third difference?
Hydrolyzable produces it.
Yeah.
Hydrolyzable.
Yes.
produce blue color with ferric chloride, while the condensed tannins produce green color with ferric chloride.
Very good. Okay. So see, these 3 points can be asked in many different way, either in MCQ or essay. Write the difference between condensed tannins and hydrolyzable tannins. So in the whole syllabus, like this, you will find maximum 3 to 5 differences. All the differences you remember, okay, for your exam point of view, because in your final exam, I definitely ask differences. Like how many differences you have studied so far? Can you tell me before this?
Differences between the condensed and the hydrolyzed.
Okay.
Hydrolyzable, sorry.
Yes. Now, what I'm asking in the phytotherapy, so far, how many types of differences you studied like this? In saponin, do you remember in saponin? What is the difference you studied there?
Between acetic and basic.
What is that exactly? Yes, you are correct, but exactly can you tell me what are those? Just name the difference. Steroidal saponin versus?
I don't remember.
Doctor, I think you mute your mic.
Or maybe he.
Yeah, there is no sound.
thought he's asleep.
I did not mute. Maybe somebody or something happened. Now you can listen.
Yeah. Now we can.
Okay. Good. So we come to the examples of hydrolyzable tannin. First one is the nut gall. If you look at this, the galls means the vegetable growths that are formed on the young twig. Twig means branches, young branches of the dire oak. The plant name, what is the botanical name of the plant? Dire oak, that is Quercus infectoria. Okay, as a result of the deposition of egg by small insect. The name of the insect is, scientific name of the insect is Elderia galactinctoria. Now here, remember carefully, when a student does a mistake, you see there are two scientific names. One is Quercus infectoria and one is Elderia galactinctoria. Now can I ask you which one is the botanical name of plant and which one is the name of insect? Hello?
The second one is the name of
Oricus
insect.
infectoria.
Yeah.
No, the first one, Oricus infectoria.
Yeah, first one, Quercus infectoria. Is it the botanical name?
Yes, it's the botanical name. The second is the name of insect.
Second is the name of insect. So I will do one thing. I'll remove this one. Okay. So this vegetable growths, you can see the vegetable growths here. How it is formed? How it is formed? It is formed due to the. How it is formed?
By the young twigs.
No. It is formed on the young twigs, but how? read for your understanding.
by deposition of the eggs by small insects اللي هو
Yeah,
this name.
deposition of eggs. Okay, deposition of eggs by small insect. What is the name of the insect?
Adleria.
Adleria.
Tinctoria.
Yes, Adleria galatinctoria. So you see now I separate the fact for you to remember and understand. So remember and understand it properly. Okay, so see there are two names, and one is Quercus infectoria, which is the name of the plant. The vegetable growth happens in the young twigs, means the young branches of the plant known as Quercus infectoria. How? Because of the deposition of egg by the insect. What is the name, scientific name of the insect? That is Adleria galatinctoria. So is it clear, right now? No doubt. So remember this. So this plant contain, go to the next slide. So what are the uses? The uses are, it is used as astringent for the treatment of F-TOS ulcer. Okay, in the mouth, you can see the picture of the ulcer, and putrid sore throat. And it's also used as anti-hemorrhagic, and for the treatment of burn. Yeah, and what is the chemical constituent that is responsible for this treatment? The chemical constituent is tannic acid. Okay, tannic acid that is present in the nut gall. Now look at the structure of tannic acid. Can you tell me it is an example of hydrolyzable tannin or condensed tannin? And how you can justify your answer?
Hydrolyzable.
Condensed.
Has ester.
Why condensed? Why hydrolyzable?
Ester.
Hydrolyzable
It's composed
ester bond.
Have ester bond.
because of its high molecular weight, or no?
No, don't recognize by molecular weight. Recognize the structure. Do you see the ester bond? How many ester bond do you see?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
It's composed of
9.
high
How
amount
many
of
sugar you
monomers.
see? Okay, how many sugar you see in the structure? How many sugar?
5.
No.
6.
How many sugar? Only one sugar. You see in the middle.
Not sugar.
Only one.
Allah.
Can you see? Yeah, only one sugar in the middle. Can you see that? It is only one sugar.
Had you not told us?
Yeah, this sugar is attached to, the 2,2,5 this is phenolic acid. That is, what is the name of the phenolic acid you see here?
Phenolic is 7, right?
Is it gallic acid? Look at this. Say, is it ellagic acid or gallic acid? See the structure of gallic acid. Okay, it has 3 hydroxyl group next to each other in the aromatic ring, having the carboxylic group. Is the carboxylic group which forms the ester, the sugar. Now look at the structure.
7 garlic acid.
Yes, so one sugar, how many, one sugar and how many ester bond with the sugar? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ester bond. Okay. Yeah. So total, how many gallic acid you see?
7
5.
garlic.
5 or 10?
7. 10.
5 or 10?
10.
10. You see the 2 gallic acid. Okay.
10
You see
garlic.
1. Yeah, 1, 2. 2. Okay, digallic acid is attached to one sugar from different direction, 5 directions. Okay, so total 5 gallic acid you can see. and 1 sugar, right? So we go to the next. Next example is witch hazel, which contains hemamyl tannin. Look at the structure of hemamyl tannin. It is an example of hydrolyzable or condensed tannin.
Hydrolyzable ester bond.
Hydrolyzable.
Yeah. So how many gallic acid it contain?
2.
2 garlic acid.
And
One
how many
sugar.
ester bond?
2 ester bond.
2 ester
And
bond.
2 ester bond.
1 sugar.
Okay. 2 ester bond, 1 sugar. Good. So this is the chemical constituent. You need to remember the name of the chemical constituent. And hemamyl tannin. The botanical name is Hemamylis virginiana and belongs to the family Hemamylidaceae and contains hemamyl tannin. Also, it contains like gallic acid, vegetable oils. Regarding the uses, the leaves and bark may be used to produce an astringent effect. Hemamyl tannin, okay, also reported to exert protective action against colon cancer in one of the research that was published in 2012. All right. Although it is not yet used as an anti-cancer agent in human, but in several experiments it was found to have anti-cancer property, especially against colon cancer. It's also used externally on sores, bruises, and swelling. Witch hazel hydrozole is used in skincare, and it is a strong antioxidant as well as astringent. It is often used as a natural remedy for the treatment of psoriasis, asthma, and also used in aftershave applications, and also for the treatment of ingrown nails, okay, and cracked or blister skin, and also for treating the insect bite. The extracts are also used for the treatment of varicose vein and hemorrhoids. Now coming to the second last, chestnut leaves. It is the leaves of Castanea dentata. You can see the chestnut leaf. I don't know whether it is available in Jordan. I feel like it is available. Belong to the family Fagaceae. And the chemical constituent is again tannic acid. We have seen the structure of tannic acid already, so I did not put it here again. Mainly used as astringent. Is this plant available in Jordan? Do you recall by looking at the structure? Have you seen this?
What?
Is this plant available in Jordan? Looking at the structure?
No.
Are you sure? Or just guessing?
هي الكستنة لونها بني.
Try to recall. I feel like I have seen it.
Chestnut means كستنة بالعربي. So
Yeah, Castanea dentata.
كستنة.
لا لا
Yes,
تختلف.
yes, it says كستنة.
It's available.
Yeah,
تختلف
but
السنة.
not, they usually see it as brown colored, not
I
fuzzy.
see.
I don't know. But we
Yeah,
just
brown color. When it grows, it becomes brown later. So next is green tea leaves. I'm sure you have studied in phytochemistry. The botanical name is Thiosinensis. Belong to the family Thiaceae, and the main constituents are catechins. The effects, they can limit the growth of colorectal cancer. It reduces the mortality due to different causes and cardiac disease. Catechins can also reduce the cognitive impairment and reduces obesity, helps in the reduction of obesity. The chemical constituent, they contain different isomers of catechin. You can see catechin, epicatechin, epigallocatechin. You don't need to remember the structures, just remember the names. And which shows numerous biological properties, biological activities, including antibacterial, antioxidant, anti-tumor, and cancer preventive activities. Now let us see how they show these actions. The catechin prevent cancer, found to prevent cancers like liver, lung, and cancer of liver, lungs, breast, and colon cancer in at least one of the three ways. First, they can prevent the formation of carcinogens. Secondly, they tone up the body's natural detoxification defense. Finally, they can also suppress the cancer promotion, okay, the proliferation of cancer, I mean. The catechin has other promising qualities as well, like antiviral. They are also found to be antiviral. Okay, regulating the cholesterol, blood pressure, reducing blood clotting tendencies. That can cause heart attack or stroke. Catechin may also stimulate the secretion of bile salt and the fecal excretion of cholesterol. So it helps in the reduction of body weight by helping the removal of cholesterol. So drinking, that means if you drink regularly green tea, it is really very helpful for your body. It not only improves the body's immune system, detoxify your blood, it can also help to reduce your weight by helping to reduce the cholesterol. Okay. And moreover, catechins also have anti-hyperglycemic action. It also reduces the blood sugar level. So helpful for the treatment of diabetes and normalizing the insulin release. So drink a lot of green tea every day is good for health. Finally, coming to the identification test for tannins. You know how to differentiate them. We have already studied hydrolyzable tannin. It gives blue color. How it gives blue color? With ferric chloride. Whereas the condensed tannin, it gives green color with ferric chloride. So that's all. It's a very simple chapter. Even though number wise it looks, you have a lot of chapters, but you have like this small chapters. So can we recall this chapter before we finish the class? We still have 5 minutes time. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, doctor.
So did you find anything difficult in this chapter? It's a very simple chapter actually. First thing we have seen how many types of tannin? Hydrolyzable and condensed tannin, right? Then what is the major property they have?
Astringent.
Astringent. Very good. This is the major property of tannin. So what's the difference you have seen?
The color they give with ferric chloride. The ester and polarization process.
Not polarization, polymerization.
Polymerization, sorry.
Okay, don't mess up with these two words. These are completely two different words with different meanings. Okay.
They are formed through esterification, hydrolyzable tannins, and condensed tannins are formed through polymerization. I cannot remember the two structures or.
Okay. Okay. Two examples of phenolic acid.
Molecular weight.
Yeah.
Hydrolyzable tannins are under 500.
Okay, so they generally have
and condensed are higher.
low molecular weight.
Condensed tannins have higher molecular weight.
But they are polymer in nature, right? They can be as big structure with 50 monomer units. Okay, what is the name what is the name that is responsible for the characteristic color of the cinnamon bark?
I forgot.
Name of the tannin?
Phlobaphene.
Yes, phlobaphene, right? What is the name of the plant where you see the formation of nut gall?
With the insect?
Yes, name of the insect and name of the plant.
Alder, insect, alder.
Name of the
Name of the plant is Quercus infectoria.
Name of the plant is Quercus infectoria. Good. And what is the name of the insect?
Something alder, something.
Yes, correct.
I don't remember
It has two parts.
Yes.
Okay. Insect name is
Adleria.
Adleria
Gala. Tinctoria.
Gala tinctoria. And name of the plant is Quercus infectoria. Okay. Good. Don't get messed up with these two names. You need to remember which name is for what. Insect name is, maybe I can make one more, this one. So this makes more sense now. Insect name is Elderia. Tinctoria. Plant name is Quercus infectoria. Okay. What is the name of the tannin that is present inside the nut gel?
Tannic acid.
Tannic acid is an example of hydrolyzable or condensed tannin.
Hydrolyzable.
It is hydrolyzable tannin, right? Okay. Witch hazel. What is the name of the constituents of witch hazel? Witch hazel.
Tannin. Tannin.
It's an example of hydrolyzable or condensed tannin.
Hydrolyzable.
Hydrolyzable.
Okay. So total how many hydrolyzable tannin example you have studied in this chapter?
3.
2 examples.
What are those?
3 example.
What are those?
The hemamelin.
Okay. Hemamelitanine and tannic acid.
Tannic acid.
Yeah, mainly two. Okay, tannic acid, hemamelitanine. And here is one, of course, trigalloyl glucose. Trigalloyl glucose because it has 3 gallic acid. That's why trigalloyl, okay, which is attached to one sugar, that is glucose. So remember one precaution, how student does mistake. Whenever I ask define hydrolyzable or hydrolyzable tannin or write the difference between the hydrolyzable and condensed tannins, one of the mistakes student does, they write hydrolyzable tannins are esters. But you have to mention 3 keywords. They are formed how? Esters of sugar and phenolic acid. Okay, don't do this mistake. Always don't write half. They are formed by esterification. Esterification between what? The ester bond can take place between many things. Okay, many between alcohol and carboxylic acid. But between what you have to mention? Between sugar and phenolic acid. All right. So this is one precaution. Just remember. So with this, I will finish my chapter here. That's all. And once again, please inform Firas. He has the Excel sheet to update the Excel sheet with all of you. Must remember your class serial number. Our quiz on next class, we will start our quiz on 11:15 exactly. I will share the link of the quiz with all. Okay, in the team, in Google Classroom, Google Form. So if there is anyone, any student still who is not in my Google Classroom, please join the Google Classroom. I request my class representative to help them to join my Google Classroom by using the code. Okay, and be on time. Don't be late. I will not start the quiz until all of you are there.
Okay.
Any question?
You meant by the serial number through the Excel sheet. Each one of us has his own serial number, right?
Yes. Class serial number, which I call it as class roll number. Class serial number you must remember.
Okay.
يعني خلينا نزلنا يا serial number.
فراس, right?
Yeah, Fira. Yeah.
فراس موجود؟
Write serial number in the quiz. There's I think
عن طريق فراس عنده الإكسل شيت موجود فياته أرقامنا.
تمام، بس وين ممكن نكتبه اصلا بالكويز؟ هو ما بيكتب غير رقمك الجامعي واسمك.
لا حكى بدنا نكتبه.
So you have to write 3 information.
Jama
Rakam Jama, that is the university's registration ID, okay, your name and class serial number. 3 information. Without writing these 3 information, you cannot access the quiz. Remember, these are mandatory section in the online quiz form. You have to write these 3 information.
Serial number.
Yeah.
University.
Registration number.
Yeah.
And your name.
Name. Okay.
All in English. نزلوا على التيم نفسه عشان الكل ياخذ.
Okay, all 3 information must write in English. Without writing this, you will not be able to access your quiz because I put a filter. So you have to fill up this thing, then only you can access the quiz. Okay. So if you have any other doubt, and all must have Gmail ID, and I hope everyone has Gmail ID.
Yes.
Doctor?
Yeah.
Can you post the Excel sheet of our serial number on Classroom?
Yes, ask Firas, he has the final form.